Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Luis here, Green Zip Gardening. This is the second video of the garden plot getting the Subpod Minis. In the first part, I showed you the first one going in, telling you that the next one wasn't going to be in for a couple days. It actually took longer than that. I only got it in, today's Thursday, I only got it in a couple days ago. But I've got it planted up, everything mulched and everything. I've even seeded some additional stuff around it. The only thing I need to do now is just fill the second one up some more, maybe the first one a little more, and add some worms. But that's really it. Oh, and I gotta water down the mulch, water down the garden beds, because I actually just did feed them with some fish emulsion. But I do like to wet down the mulch because I just put it down. That way it stays in place. You know, wet it down, keeps it in place. I am also gonna add some more of the mulch they offer here at the community garden, just for the walkways within the garden plot. That way I'm not walking just on regular dirt. And it helps us, muds and, the runoff. When I water the beds, they run off into the walkway and makes a muddy mess. Anyway, I'm gonna quit yakking. I'm gonna show you the setup. Alright, so there we go. So in the last video you saw me, I think, put in that one. I planted around there, I put in some zinnias over here. It's all zinnias. Nothing behind it except for the larger pieces of mulch in the bag. And nothing up front. I think there's one or two bean plants right in here. More zinnias in the middle. So I first did this half going this way. And I started to pile it up on the other side, but I didn't want to do anything to it until I got the second one in. Well, the second one came in. Same thing, Subpod Mini. I mulched, I topped it off with the soil that was already there. I helped break it up. I topped it with some Happy Frog soil that I had. Direct seeded in some soybeans right in here. Transplanted in some zinnias. Transplanted in, I think, a couple zinnias over here, which I may have covered up with mulch. No? Oh, these two here. But here is the other Subpod Mini, and I just mulched the heck out of it. So the idea is, they have holes on the sides. I brought from home the buckets of kitchen scraps. I mixed it in with some of the substrate, the mushroom substrate, and kind of mixed it up. I've watered it in. I learned my lesson from the last time. Don't fill these up all the way to the top, because if not, then you're literally gonna cook everything in there because it'll be super hot. All right, so the blanket is here, and that'll go on top of the worms. So you remove the blanket, add the scraps of food, add dry carbon, something like paper. You aerate it, moisten, and lay the blanket back in. You don't want to drown the worms, but you want to keep it a little moist for them. Cut it or tear into small pieces of different food scraps, coffee grounds, the tea bags, newspaper, basically whatever you're putting in here, you want to kind of break it down. You don't want to leave massive sheets. The only thing that should be a sheet is basically that. It gives you tips. Start slow for 6 weeks. Don't overfeed. If it's smelling too bad, you add more carbon and less water. Aerate it. Lots of flies. Maybe too much water. No plastics, non-organics, metal, or plastic. Take care of small amounts of onions, garlic, citrus fruits, oils, dairy, cheese, meats, bones, fish, and seafood. Chili and spicy foods. I don't have a problem with the onions, the garlic, or the citrus fruits. I always add that in there. But basically everything below that, I don't add any of that. I'm not saying you can't. Chili and spicy foods I can add. I add peppers and whatnot, and I don't think I'm growing too many hot peppers this year. So it shouldn't be too bad. But that's basically it. It tells you everything exactly on there that you want to go ahead and add. Or not add. And, gives you even tips. So I brought in a wheelbarrow full of mulch from the stuff that we're putting in the walkways. Yes, there is a difference between the stuff that goes in the walkways and the stuff that goes on the beds. The stuff that goes on the beds, I actually purchased. It's, like I said earlier, the cedar shredded mulch. So I went ahead and topped that off. A full bag. But then just the regular mulch that's going to go on the walkways, that stuff will break down anyways. And so that's why you see the two color differences. But anyway, it's kind of turned into a Subpod Mini update and just quick garden update. Everything is looking freaking incredible, and stuff has started growing up the trellis. The cucumbers here, there's a few, and then these are the bite alphas, and then the last three over there are the Armenians, and I think the last one of the Armenians is already starting to go up. The tomatoes, I clipped the bottom leaves, that way they're not touching the soil. Although I don't think I did the one in that corner. So we have 2 green zebras, one on either corner, and in the middle it's a golden jubilee as far as tomatoes. Mainly peppers back here. Peppers in between the tomato plants. There's a couple of flowers in there. And on that trellis, and that trellis, we have the scarlet runner beans, which are also looking incredible. The watermelons on this side. And then these are the cucumbers that are growing up the trellis. In the middle we have the zinnias, the 3 rows. One on either side, one down the middle. We have the corn. I just dropped in some seeds for the Minnesota midget cantaloupes. What's that? I don't remember which one of these rows it is. Dropped in some more seeds of those. Flopped it over. Or I will flop them over once they come up. And some soybeans. Oh, and radishes basically going all along the inside, around the backside, in between, all the way around. I don't have any radishes in the middle. The reason there's radishes along back here is because this came after the fact. The worm bins originally weren't going to be here, but I saw that one just sitting in a bag at home, grow bag, not doing anything, so I decided to bring it over. So now you guys have the bigger picture. So that guy was going to go just in the middle, but then I realized that if I'm standing here, it might be too far in to reach, more of a pain in the butt, so I put it on that side. Then I realized, oh crap, or if I put it in the corner over there or over here, or just leave this one, it would be off-centered, and so it would just bug the hell out of me. Not only that, if it'd be too far over to one side, it's only going to go there, the worms are only going to go there and there, maybe across this way. I probably would have filled all this in just with growing space, you know, if I would have only done one. But I do have 2 kids, 2 boys, and so I figured each one of them will get a bin. And so I ended up ordering this one, just dropped that in a couple days ago, and decided, hey, we should extend out the beds and pull them out this way. And so thankfully I still had some zinnias, and I found a packet of soybeans from the San Diego Seed Club, the VIP monthly seed club from San Diego Seed. Anyway, that's it. I will probably title this video Subpod Mini 2 update or whatever, or finishing or final, but it's also a quick plot update. I may have, depending on when this is going up, I have to check how many videos I have scheduled. I think I have one for Saturday and one probably for middle of next week, so I'm going to drop this in at some point, and then after that I'm going to come do a full-on walkthrough. The Saturday is a work day. I know they want to finish filling up the 4 raised beds over there. I think there's 2.5-ish that still need to be filled, or 1.5, 2. And then they started building the shed today, actually. Well, the full-on structure of the shed. The platform has already been done for probably at least a few weeks. So, that's going to be exciting. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, go ahead and go down to the links below, or just look for me on Instagram, just Green Zebra Gardening, same name, one word. Also, in case you're wondering, no, I was not sponsored. This video is not sponsored by Subpod per se, because I already had that one. I bought it on a whim. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I got the bigger bin at home. This is just a recap. I got the bigger bin at home, and so I stopped using that. I figured I'm going to need space because I want to bring in a pomegranate tree or a mulberry tree into the house, and so I wanted to actually use it. We have a large compost bin over here, or a system anyway, with 3 different bays, 4 different bays. But I figured I wanted to do something on my own. And then I explained the whole thing of why I needed another one. And so I've been kind of messaging with them, Subpod, sending pictures and whatnot. I asked them if they had an affiliate program or anything, so they said yes. They sent me the link over, so now I am an affiliate for Subpod. They are sending me something. I think it's supposed to be here today, which is probably a week ago from when you guys are seeing this. It is a very exciting product, and I had thought about getting one, and it's going to be for my small space growers. It's going to be amazing. I just got to find the space for it at home, because I definitely don't want to bring it here. Anyway, I'm gonna quit yakking. Alright guys, well that's gonna be it for this video. My name is Luis. Once again, this is Green Zebra Gardening. That's what I say on the affiliate links. I'll have those below. Use my code. It's either Green Zebra or Green Zebra Gardening. I'll link it below and I'll flash it somewhere on the screen. I'll link you directly over. You do get 10% off. Yes, it is an affiliate link, so I will make a commission, but there's no extra cost to you. You actually save 10%. But that is it for now. I will catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.